Welcome to Puka NC's first video. I was going to start doing the Homebrew Wednesday updates. Anyway, my name is Brad. I've been homebrewing now for about a year. Started back in January. I've done about 14 batches. It's all been extract, but some of it's been with mini mash. Anyway, I got the idea from SJ Pour to start doing the Homebrew Wednesday updates. So here's my first one. Like the way the beers that I do the mini mashes with are turning out. Also, one other thing, bear with me. I'm using a cheap ass camera, so you got to use extra lighting with it, or it doesn't turn out. So I'm still playing around with that. So just bear with me. Anyway, here's I'm going to do the leap to all grain, mainly just because I want to check it out and everything. Here is my mash tun. Haven't actually done any all grain yet, but I'm going to be doing that. Let me get the light down here where you can actually see it. There we go. That's just a 48 quart igloo cooler. It's got a stainless steel 30-inch line with copper inside of it. I put nylon tie wraps on the end of it, and on the end of the connector to the brass fitting, it's got a brass nipple going through the wall, and female to barb fitting on the inside, and a on the outside, just pretty much like everybody else is doing. The play around with the light here where you can actually see it. Just a brass ball valve with the barb nipple on the end of it, so you can hook a hose to it. I also put a galvanized washer, since it's going to be on the outside of the cooler. I wasn't really worried about it coming in contact with the wort. The wort's supposedly acidic, so you don't want to use any type of galvanized fittings that are going to come in contact with the wort. On the back side of the washer, I used a silicone O-ring, and then I just reused the O-ring from the cooler fitting when the spigot that comes with it, I took that off, and this fucker wanted to see here. Anyway, that's the there we go, you can see, just bear with me, sorry about that. That's the mash tun. I haven't actually used it yet. I'm going to be using it pretty soon. I still got to get a grain mill, 10-gallon stainless steel pot with a turkey fryer stand or something equivalent, so I can boil it. I'm still debating on whether I want to shell out $240 for one of those 10-gallon pots from Northern Brewers that's kind of short and more round, with the spigot and the thermometer on it. It's just kind of kicking around the idea. I know it's probably going to be something that lasts you a lifetime and it's got good reviews, but I just have a hard time shelling out $240 for a friggin' pot, but we'll see how that goes. Probably wind up getting something else, and just we'll see how that goes. Anyway, gonna stop it right here and move the lights and stuff into the other room set up so I can show you my brews, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, play around with the lighting here so you can see. This is the very first fermenter I started using. It was the 20, I think it's like a 7 or 8 gallon fermenter that comes from Cooper's with their old microbrew kits. You don't get this one anymore when you get their do-it-yourself kits. You get the one with the removable krausen collar, which I haven't actually used that, but they look like they'd be okay. They just do away with the airlock because they've got the krausen collar that lets the gas out. But I like this one because it's got the screw-on lid, and you can open it up and get down inside of it and clean it real well. I always just flush it out with hot water and a paper towel to wipe down what crap doesn't come off with the sink sprayer. I will just wipe loose. I know you're not supposed to use any kind of abrasive cleaners or anything, or scratch pads or so forth on plastic, because it gets micro scratches on it, and you'll just basically kill your fermenter. So I don't use anything but paper towels and hot water on this, and then sanitize it after I get done. Then sanitize it again before I use it. This one has got a inspired by Clown Shoes Brewery Hoppy Feet 1.5 black Imperial Ale. It's actually, I put rye in this one too, so it's kind of my own brew. I like to do that with all my brews. It's a rye PA, Imperial rye PA with a shitload of hops. I'll have to look at the brew sheet and see what I'll put in it. It's got like, in the primary right now, it's got like 6 different kinds of hops, and then it's got some more going in it when I transfer it to the secondary. Over here, I've got this is just a regular session beer ale. It's like a 5 or 6% honey ale. And it's a clone of the very first one I ever made. When I bought my Cooper's microbrewery kit, it comes with a lager kit, but they give you ale yeast, so it's pretty much a honey ale when you get done making it, or it was for me because I put honey in it. And this one's about ready to bottle. And then over here, this is a nut brown ale, Imperial nut brown ale. You can see all the yeast sticking to the side of the carboy. This thing's fermented out really well. It's about done to bottle. I got the idea from Randy Mosier's Radical Brewing book. I bought it and read it before I ever started brewing, to go ahead and put some toasted walnuts in it when I made it. It's got roasted grains, brown sugar. The gravity reading I took on it when I transferred over to the carboy was just totally kick-ass. It was wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to trying that one. Anyway, that's what I got going on. A light here where you can see me. I'm going to be bottling both of those beers probably sometime next week. I'll play around with this camera here a little bit. There we go. I'm centered up finally. Like I say, just bear with me. I'm still new to the whole camera thing. And this is a cheap camera, so you have to put additional lighting with it. Our house is kind of blacked out. We keep it dark so a lot of sunlight doesn't get in, so it doesn't run the air conditioner and so forth all the time. We got blinds up on everything. Anyway, back to the homebrew shit. I want to thank SJ Pour and Hokey Homebrew for kind of turning me on to the idea. I'm going to start doing my brew updates every week, see what I got going on and so forth. I think SJ Pour is the one that started the whole Homebrew Wednesday thing, and I got connected to him through Hokey Homebrew, and I got connected to him through Jake CPU Nut. I got both those guys on my YouTube friends list, and I also got Jake CPU Nut on my Facebook page because he just lives about an hour down the road from me. Congratulations on the newest future addition to your family, by the way. We still need to hook up and have a few brews. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and you guys rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Sorry about the jumping around and the lighting and everything. Still new to all this and figuring it out. Plus I got a cheap camera, so it's probably not going to be the best quality, but hopefully it'll be good enough you can stand to watch it. You guys give me some feedback, so tell me what you think, and then I will go ahead and post some updates weekly, maybe some other shit. We'll see how it goes. And anyway, thanks for watching.